What is up, everybody? Welcome back. It's another CranKy Ducklings cast. This is NA Apprentice Cup number 19. I'm Yodaslim, joined here with Live VIP. What up, Light? How you doing?
What's up? We're here. We're back, mate. It's a brand new season.
It's time.
I
I
was
can't wait to see what I'm gonna hate.
I wasn't ready. Like it was like yesterday. It's like, hey, the new ladder maps are out. I'm like, what? Okay.
Yeah, I think they caught everyone off guard, but this is interesting. This is our first people we're gonna see, and I'm pretty happy because this guy in the top right-hand corner of the map, he is playing for Team Exxon Gaming, I believe, and he's one of our favorite Protoss, my favorite Protoss in the tournament today. It is Ryan.
And in the bottom left-hand corner of Pillars of Gold, unfortunately, I was hoping for some new maps straight off the bat. You know, I was like, let's just get into it. We have someone who's become a lot more frequent here on this channel. We have the Terran player, the American Terran. He's teamless, but he's also Greek? Question mark. It is Eurystheus.
It was interesting how you said he's teamless and Greek, like those two were like somehow related.
He's teamless
and Greek.
because he's Greek. He's teamless? Question mark. Oh god.
Yeah. There's no official team for the Greeks.
Oh my. Okay, never mind. I'd lost my mind. I was like, there's an engineering bay on the production tab. What? That's okay.
Yeah, they use those for blocks sometimes. The new map threw you all the way off. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not getting a new map. This is very interesting, though. A little block. I don't know if that's super common in PvT.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of huge to put your natural so far.
Right? Like, normally, I feel like, normally, if you see a block like this, like, the Protoss player, like, pivots their build and they, like, deal with it and then expand, but, like, this could be huge. Or it could not be.
I think this is Ryan just letting you guys know how good he is. He's like, that's not gonna phase me. I'm gonna take this far expand, and now I'm either gonna have to defend in two really weird places, or I'm gonna fast expand. Which I think he's gonna fast expand and then just try and defend the three bases.
Yeah. Otherwise, there's like no real reason to, like, you know, rush dealing with the engineering bay.
Yeah. There'd also be maybe more reason to rush to it, but not expand over there. Like, you know, as you said, pivot the build and change it up.
Yeah.
We'll see how he plays it out, though. Would be nice to have on a new map.
Have you been able to ladder on the new map pool?
Oh yeah, I laddered a lot yesterday and a little bit today.
Oh, how'd it go?
I didn't get any good not bad. I didn't get bad feedback, but I don't have any opinion on the new maps yet. I'm losing a lot to Terran. I don't know if that's because of the map though. That's my only new thing that I've seen.
Yeah. I know that the new map pool is meant to be more favored towards Terran and Protoss. Specifically,
oh, man, I've been getting dropped on like a madman.
Yeah. Which is why there's been a lot of there's been people like upset because the new map pool is meant to favor like the races that were buffed in the latest patch, you know. So it's like double.
The rich get richer.
Yeah. So we'll see how the new map pool favors. We'll see if Cyril can still win and Raynor.
I mean, yeah, I'll say if maybe Cyril can start winning. I mean, I never thought I'd say that, but Cyril hasn't really won much lately.
Yeah. It's so sad because it's one of those things where Cyril, he's still good, but you know he's not dominant, and that's what we want to see.
Yeah.
You know, we want to see Cyril win like 4 major tournaments in a row. You know.
I think he just had one. I mean, it sucks. I think he just had one really good year, and that was his one good year. It would be great if he just was completely unstoppable by anybody forever, but obviously that got shut down real quick by Raynor and Clem.
Exactly, like that.
And that's how you know it's not something weird, because it's not just Raynor beating Cyril, the only one. It's like Clem can beat him, other people can take maps off him.
Yeah. Oh god. Look at the reaction.
Wow. There's one opener that a Terran goes for. and you didn't prepare for it.
Yeah, and like to be fair, this isn't like your standard.
He's walking a Widow Mine.
He waddled it in. It got in.
He waddled it across the map, or somehow waddled that in there, not in a medevac, and just plopped it down.
Oh my god!
That was hilarious.
Look, this is what happens when you get a Protoss player to expand far away. Like this is like he didn't even go for a faster nexus, and he drops again. Oh my god! Please.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know what his thought process was there.
Oh my god!
I thought he had some big brain play behind it, but he's just playing out a regular game, just trying to defend in an even harder position. Yeah, look at this. The Widow Mines can go back, or whatever he has in those medevacs can just drop back in, because he had to bring his whole army across. Oh, there's nothing. Well, he's lucky there's nothing there.
yeah. If there was, then it would be like Ryan. He's taking a lot of damage already. 16 probes have gone down.
That's ridiculous damage.
That's an entire mineral line.
At the 6-minute mark.
Jesus Christ. I mean, Ryan, so he does have blink and he does have high ground vision. So honestly, it's quite possible that he just blinks up into the main and kills his opponent, because like there's only Marines right now. Like there's no there's a tank in the natural, but it's not covering the main. So if he wanted to, he could blink up, but he blinks on top of the tank.
He blinks on the tank, and then he can blink out. Ooh, even a little bit of War Prism micro. Yeah, I think Ryan knew he was too good. All he needs is a handful of Stalkers and a War Prism.
Oof. Yeah, I mean, like there are a decent amount of Marines, but with good enough Stalker micro, like all the SCVs go down, 18 SCVs go down, and like he can blink to dodge the Widowmine shot as well. Like, mate, oh my god,
that's my favorite right there. And then he blinks. Yeah, he blinks to dodge it. I feel like that's like the if someone were to give you a tutorial of how to micro Stalkers, that would have been it right there. That was like the absolute perfect way you can micro Stalkers. He has the War Prism, so he blinks in, gets the tank. He micros all the Stalkers once they lose their shield, and then by the time he micros them with the War Prism, he has a blink available, and then he can just blink back. It's like an infinite continuum of Stalker max energy. It was great. Yeah. Ryan's good.
Ryan, he knew. He's like, you can try. I don't care about workers. He's like, you can kill all my workers. I don't even care. I'm just gonna go across the map with my Stalkers and just end the game.
Yeah, he's like, as long as you let me get to 5 or 6 Stalkers, I'm good. I'll win. He's like, if I can get a handful of Stalkers and a War Prism out, I don't care what else happens.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm not sure the difference in skill level, but Ryan is a top competitor in North America, so.
Oh yeah. Like they're both GM, but like, you know, Ryan, he's like top 20 GM, if you will, and Eurystheus, I think he's like top 50. Like there is still like a skill disparity there.
Yeah, they should have like a GM, Platinum, Diamond, and Masters. a GMM.
Yeah. I mean, pros have talked about it before. Like even I think Pig talked about it. How like GM, the difference between like top 200 GM and like top 10 GM is like the difference between like Masters and like Platinum or Gold or something.
Yeah.
You know, like it's
a pretty common discussion in the scene. Like there should be different levels breaking up Masters and Grandmasters.
Yeah, it's
and within the Grandmasters breaking that up into their own categories, because you can say you're GM, but then you lose to like most other GMs. But I don't know. Who knows? I feel like if you are GM going up against another GM, you at least have a chance at maybe some sort of cheeky play. We'll see if anything happens to this guy in the bottom right-hand corner of the map. Not a new map quite yet, Death or LE. Playing it safe so far. Playing for Team Exxon. He's representing the United States. He's Ryan.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Death Aura LE, we have the American Terran player, the Blue Terran, currently teamless. He is Eurystheus.
So what do you think Ryan's gonna do here?
He's gonna lose a mineral line. He's gonna
win.
He's gonna lose a bunch of probes and then win. Yep.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
And you know what? I'm disappointed. I hope that this isn't a trend for the rest of the tournament. It may be where they just pick the old maps. Like,
yeah.
God damn it, guys! Come on, it's a new season. Feels bad, man.
Yeah, I think everyone's gonna play safe. I saw Eggs tweet today like, "I'm laddering today. I'm streaming new maps," and I was like, "You didn't play the maps yesterday?" Or... I think everyone's just like figuring out the maps today. I mean, even I haven't been able to find any of the pillars, the perf pillars to hide on.
Yeah, like there are some of them that are in really awkward locations. Like they're
yeah.
I
don't know where they're at. I'm sure I could look on Reddit, or play a custom game, but I just quite haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah.
Like some maps, it's obvious, but I don't even know the names of maps. But some of the maps, you just don't. There might not be one. And I've seen another map where Protosses aren't walling off right away. I don't know if there's something up with the map on that one. Who knows? Hopefully we get to see.
Yeah. I will say the only map that I actually really like is there's a map that's kind of like Death Aura, except it looks completely different, where there are massive speed zones in like all over the place. I approve.
Have I not played that one yet?
It's like green. It's like a big green map.
I don't know. I would have to see it.
Yeah,
I made sure to like not play all the maps that are from the last pool.
It's called like Jagganoth or something. It starts with a J. And
Yeah, I did play that. I didn't know those were speed zones.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like some fancy looking thing, like a big old green giant speed zone. Yeah, I didn't know that was a speed zone.
Yeah.
I forgot about those things.
It's like it feels like Death Aura, but like actually like effective because the speed zones are like twice or 3 times the size as like these speed zones.
So it's a big old battle in the middle of a speed zone. I don't know though. I don't know how I feel about the speed zones. I haven't really ever seen them come into play.
Yeah. That's why I'm hoping. I'm like, yes, make them bigger, make them larger, and then we can see if like they even affect anything, you know?
Yeah, I think people just avoid them.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like you move faster through it, I move faster through it. We're just both getting in the same place a couple seconds faster. I'm not quite sure how I feel about them speed zones, but we do have a decently passive game here. Blink is coming up. That seems to be the standard opener as a Protoss versus the Terran, and the Terran is going for double Widowmine drop, I would assume.
Yeah, I mean, he's actually not getting a reactor, so...
No, unless he switches over from the barracks, we'll see what he switches here.
Yeah,
I mean, nothing. Everything's in production. Okay, he's going straight into Marine and a tank. It's going to be a quick push out, I guess, but it's also expanding, so we'll see what he does here.
Yeah,
He's gonna have to grab Raven.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting. Like, I like that Eurystheus, he's not doing the same thing 2 games in a row, unlike Ryan. Like, Ryan, he's like, you know what? Blink Stalkers, it's pretty solid, it's pretty all-round. And Eurystheus is being pretty, it looks like defensive, just because of that third base. He's even getting down to bunker as well. So he's trying to hard counter what his opponent is doing. Like, his opponent is going for a Blink Stalker, so he's already getting a bunker in the main. And he has a Raven, so he should be able to get rid of the detection.
Yeah. But good call on Ryan, pulling the detection back just in time. I think it was about to die right when the Raven came out.
Yeah.
But Ryan's moving across with his little Stalker army. He's going to try and see what he can do. I mean, the strength of this Blink Stalker plus the vision from the Observer and the War Prism is you can hit in the front or hit in that spot over there. So it's really on Eurystheus to split his army perfectly and have a good defense.
Yeah, definitely. And again, it does look like he's already like preemptively like set up for this. So this is his ideal situation to defend. Can he though? We'll see.
The Adept also shaded in the main base, and that tank's gonna go down. He has how does this happen? He knows it's coming. He was overly prepared for it, and it was not enough.
Exactly. Like, he's forced to pull the tank down into the low ground. He has a decent amount of Marines, and he hasn't lost too many workers, but he is the tank stays alive.
Oh my gosh! He blinked one stalker onto it. And now he can just, with the War Prism, he can go up and blink on top because he sees up there nothing's there with the Observer. Get a deal, blink, and I think that's a GG.
Oh my god.
I don't even know where the Observer's at. I don't know how he blinked up there.
The Raven went down, a tank comes out, and it looks like the majority of the Stalkers are going to be dealt with. I think what's important is that only 2 SCVs went down, I believe, or 3. And he has 3 CC, so if he holds, then he should be able to macro out of it, but oh god.
Losing another tank. He needs to keep the tanks further back.
Yeah.
Put it behind the mineral line or something, man. I can't believe he's still trying to macro out of this.
Yeah, he's still making SCVs, like he's got upgrades on the way. Like Eurystheus, he's got a plan as long as he can hold, but oh god, these stalkers.
With another round of warpins, it's gonna be rough. And behind us, Ryan's expanding at third base. And I don't know, even if Eurystheus is able to hold here, I think Ryan's gonna keep on the pressure to make sure he doesn't get a third base saturated. He will have the third base done with the mules, but that's not gonna be enough forever.
Yeah, it goes to show like why this build, this opener for Protoss is so popular, because you can do so much with it. And even if your opponent knows it's coming, like you need to know exactly how to prepare for it, how many units to go for, you know, how to split your units, preemptively pull SCVs to repair the bunker, stuff like that. And
and I mean, also if you're Ryan, then you can just do this for 90% of the people you play against and win.
Yep. Oh my god.
Yeah, Ryan, I think that's why he's doing this. Like, I don't think he would do this to everybody.
Oh,
that was interesting. Interesting indeed.
Yeah. So Ryan, he's finally pushed back. We see a gateway explosion, which is really what was keeping Eurystheus in this, because there wasn't a lot of gateways to continue to warp in like massive waves of stalkers. So he survives. We're macroing out of this. But Ryan, like, he's ahead in workers, equal in bases, right?
I like this composition. This is like the standard composition that I aspire to go for. Just Stalker, Immortal, and the Speed Zealots. With the Warp Prism, you're good. You just micro whatever you can. The Zealots will close the gap, cause some friendly fire from the tanks. The Marines will know what to shoot at. And then you can just blink Stalker, blink micro the Stalkers all day. So, yeah, Ryan's in a really good position here. But Eurystheus, he did hold, so he's got a chance here. It's not game over yet.
Yeah. Like, again, like, because he had that early third base and because he kept the majority of his SCVs alive, he's able to slowly catch up. He has triple mule production. The thing is that it does take a little bit of time, right, to get into the swing of things. And Ryan, like, he's still got his War Prism alive.
Yeah, and while they both have, you know, 3 bases, so they can continuously make 3 workers at a time, Eurystheus was pretty much just solely focused on the defense during that time, while Ryan has consistently been making like 3 workers at a time. And so he's fully saturated in his third, going for a fourth, going for Colossus. He's in this game. He's got his head on right. Double robo production.
Oh god, right? Like, we've got 2 Colossus at a time. Ryan, he's up to 73 probes and he's not stopping. He's still making 3 probes at a time. Like, that's disgusting. Like,
I don't get how you're this good, or like, you know, they're both GM, but how are y'all both GM and one GM is just disgustingly amazing? Like, Eurystheus is good, he's playing great, but Ryan's just playing like how it should be played, like a professional by the book play here. There's no way I think he loses this fight that Eurystheus is looking for, and this is somewhat of an all-in from Eurystheus.
Oh yeah, like we can see that he's down in workers, he's down in everything. Like, he has to do something with this. He has to kill a base, right, at least. But Ryan, he's already here.
For the Widow Mines. He's not gonna get any connections.
Oh god.
Ryan doesn't need to take a fight. Oh, and that's the other thing I was looking for, is like there's no medevacs moving out anywhere for Eurystheus for some backstabbing or anything of the sorts. Ryan, however, is definitely all over the backstabbing.
yeah. 6 SCVs went down. Oh my god, he could catch all the Widow Mines as well. They have to be so careful.
Kind of sacrificed a lot of units there, but that is a nice cleanup. Here we go. Here's the big old drop I was waiting for.
Oh yeah, forces a recall though, and when everything recalls on top, oh, not everything, but just enough.
I love that. He warped in Zealots and recalled just the Immortals.
Wow.
That's a big brain play. If he got the like the Colossus or anything, those would have gone down pretty easy. They aren't very tanky. So he recalled the most tanky units and warped in Zealots behind it. That's just pure genius.
Yeah,
10,000 IQ.
And now the Colossus are here across the map. They're already attacking the main base. All the Widow Mines went down earlier as well. There's only 1. There's no tanks. It's just bio.
Yeah, he has a super nice concave though. A couple units derping here, but I mean, he might be able to clean this up, but I don't think it's going to be enough. He lost too much already. There's no counterattack going on the other side, and he didn't even have enough to clean this up. Oh my gosh. Ryan absolutely obliterated the first victim of today.
Yeah, in what a fashion. Like, Eurystheus, he was trying his best to hold on and like maybe just a little bit more than he could have, but yeah, Ryan, he's too good.
If only. Yeah, it's unfortunate to get smacked down that hard, but Ryan is pretty beat.
Yeah, and we already have our next series.
16-year-old. Could you imagine being that good at anything at 16 years old?
I know, right? That's what's insane about it.
16, I think I was like working a job and trying to learn how to do a kickflip. This kid's like a next level 10,000 IQ StarCraft player.
Mm-hmm.